All right, so welcome
Welcome
everyone.
everyone.
I'm
I'm
Vinay,
Vinay,
founder of
founder
Lotus
of
Mena Real Estate, and I'm
and
thrilled
I'm
to have
thrilled
you
to
join
have
this
you join.
exclusive workshop on investing in Dubai real estate. Over the next 1 hour, we are going to dive deep into one of the most exciting property markets in the world. So, if you've ever wondered whether Dubai is the right place to invest, how to secure high rental yields, or even how to get a UAE golden visa through property, you are going to get all your answers tonight. So, grab a notepad, and by the end of this session, I'm sure you will have the insights and confidence to make your next investment in Dubai. All right, so let's get started.
Okay. Yeah.
So, before we dive into the details, let me quickly introduce who we are and why you should be listening to us today. We are a boutique real estate brokerage firm and a very trusted name in Dubai's property market. Our clients love us, and each and every one of them have made a lot of money in the last few years through us. In fact, we get a lot of business through referrals and word of mouth. Our expertise is built on real transactions that we do day in and day out, and a deep understanding of what works in this market. So today I will not be sharing
Okay.
just data, it will be hands-on knowledge which will help you make informed decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we don't just sell properties, we provide end-to-end solutions to make your Dubai real estate investment seamless and profitable. Okay. Our data analysts scan the market every day for more than 650 projects in Dubai. And we know exactly which projects provide a deep value to our investors. We are registered channel partners with more than 275 developers across the UAE. The amount of data that we go through on a daily basis is unbelievable. Most brokers in this market will not have idea of more than five projects, and they will try to push their clients to buy from those five projects only. But our
Mm-hmm.
clients, they can cherry pick the projects as per the location, budget, developer, amenities, and whatnot. It's a lot of grind, but it's required if we have to be the best in the business. We help our clients get golden visas. We have our own in-house mortgage team who helps the clients to get, even non-resident clients, to get mortgages. We help our clients to resell the property at the right time, and when the property is ready, we put the property on rental also for our clients. So in fact, most of our clients are based overseas, and we take their headache of day-to-day management of the property away. I have been in real estate for the last 17 years, and in my last assignment I was the vice president of sales with Shobha Realty. I'm sure you would have heard of Shobha Realty if you are
Yeah.
looking at Dubai real estate market seriously. My colleagues Rashmi and Prasoon, they have also held very senior positions in the real estate industry in the past. So between the three of us, we carry more than 40 years of real estate experience. So you are in good hands. All right. So with that behind us, let us dive into the real estate market of Dubai. So why Dubai? One of the biggest reasons that Dubai stands out as a top investment destination is its tax-free rental income and exceptionally high rental yields. Unlike many global markets where rental income is heavily taxed, Dubai lets you keep 100% of your earnings. On top of that, Dubai offers a rental yield which averages between 7 to 9%, which
This
is
is
which
which
significantly
significantly
outperforms
outperforms
cities like
cities like
London, New York,
London.
Singapore. Right? Let me show you
Let
a
me
very
show you a very
interesting chart
interesting
here.
chart here.
All of you can
All of
see
you
my
can see my
screens, right?
screen.
My screen. So
So
this was a
this is
study done in
study done
2024 by
by
UBS,
UBS,
the
the
Switzerland-based
Switzerland
bank.
based.
So this is a report called Real Estate Bubble Index. Here they are trying to find out which cities, all these major cities, how much time do they need to cover the cost of the property through rental income. So Dubai is at the bottom. You can see Dubai is at the bottom. So Dubai takes around 15 years to through its rent to cover the cost of the property, which is the lowest. Which is very good for investors. In 15 years through rent alone, you can recover the cost of the property. So your yearly rent is between 8 to 9%, 7 to 8 to 9%, depending on property to property. This is the average. This is one of the biggest reasons why people invest in Dubai today. In most major cities across the world, the rental income is between 2 to 3%. Here it is 7 to 9%. Even if you're going for a commercial property, it is even higher. It goes for 10 to 12%. The mortgage rates in Dubai for non-residents are 5.5%. Imagine mortgage at 5.5% and rental at 8 to 9%. Basically, your rents cover the cost of mortgage every month, and you're still left with some amount. All right. Second, is the Dubai is the fast growing economy and stable political environment of Dubai. In fact, this is one of the most important factors when it comes to safeguarding your property valuation. Because if a country is going through a difficult times, as far as the economy and politics goes, you can never be sure about the value of the property. It can go down very quickly. Dubai has an amazing stability when it comes to economics and politics of the country. Let me talk about the economics. Many people think that oil contributes majorly to Dubai's economy, which is a huge misconception. In fact, oil contributes less than 1% to Dubai's economy. The major industries which contribute are tourism, retail, trade, logistics, banking, IT, etc. UAE is the fastest growing country in the entire GCC region. 2024, we grew by 3.8%. 2025, we are expected to grow by 6.7%. We are one of the safest countries across the world. Consistently, UAE and Dubai have been ranked as one of the safest places in the world. This is the reason why last year more than 6,700 millionaires from across the world moved to Dubai. Because of the tax-free status, because of the safety that Dubai provides, because of the growing economy, because of the rental yields, the list is quite long. And what happens when these millionaires move to so many millionaires move to a city? They will not sit idle, right? They will start businesses. They will create jobs. When they create jobs, more people will be required to fulfill those jobs. And that's how the real estate of a market grows. And this is just the start. 6,700 last year. I'm sure this year the number will be even higher. Golden Visa has been one of the biggest factors for real estate boost in the city. It has attracted so many high net worth individuals from across the world. And when these people, and you can get a golden visa if you're investing in a property in Dubai worth 2 million dirhams or more. So golden visa is a visa which is valid for 10 years. You can get a golden visa if you are investing in a property of 2 million or more. And for the next 10 years, you can decide to live in Dubai, or you can be outside of Dubai. The visa will still be valid. In a normal visa, you have to come to UAE every 6 months. In a golden visa, there is no such compulsion. You can sponsor your family. You can sponsor unlimited number of domestic helpers. It is a very, very popular visa across the world. So, like I mentioned, the minimum investment has to be the 2 million dirhams. This 2 million dirhams need not be in one single property. It can be spread across multiple properties. And the property type should be residential or commercial. It cannot be like a warehouse or land or so. All right. So this is one misconception that many people carry around. People think that Dubai is extremely expensive, right? It is not. Again, let me go back to this report by UBS. So I have shown on my screen 3 reports from 2021, 2022, and 2024. If you look at, and again, this shows the bubble risk, whether the real estate prices of a city are in a bubble or not. In 2021, if you see, Dubai was at the bottom of the list. It was undervalued. In 2022, it moved up one notch. It was still undervalued. In the last 3-4 years, real estate has seen a major boom in Dubai. Even now, Dubai is in the lower half of the list. It is still fairly valued. It is still in that gray colored bar that you see. So it is not expensive if you compare it with other cities like Miami or Tokyo or Zurich, etc. For the kind of infrastructure and the kind of growth that Dubai provides, the real estate in Dubai is very, very fairly valued. What is going to happen in the future? Let's try to understand what has happened so far and how things are going to pan out going forward. Will the real estate grow further? Will it stagnate or will it go down? That's the million dollar question for every investor across the world, right? So let's see how Dubai property prices have grown in the last 12, 13 years. If you look at this graph, in 2014, the average per square feet rate in Dubai was around 1,000 dirhams per square feet. In 2024, it grew to around 1,500 dirhams per square feet. So in the last 10 years, the market grew by only 500 dirhams per square feet. It appreciated by 50% in the last 10 years, which is nothing. And this 50% is, people think that Dubai has grown a lot because during COVID, the prices had gone down significantly. So we have basically just recovered from those prices and grew moderately. The market is not overheated at all. I mean, when you look at the data, it clears a lot of misconceptions. And where will it go from here? For that, we have to understand how does the real estate of a country grow. These are the major factors which lead to the growth of real estate in any country. Economic growth and stability. I think Dubai has a very strong economy. It is non-oil based. It is driven by tourism, trade, and finance. It fuels steady real estate demand. Population growth. So by 2040, Dubai will have a population of 5.8 million. It was 3 million in 2020. What that means is every year, 125,000 people will have to move to Dubai if we have to reach by 5.8, and that's a projection. So we will need 125,000 new houses every year. There is no way Dubai will be able to build that kind of houses. The number of houses that are being added right now is between 55 to 60,000. So there's a huge mismatch in demand and supply right now, and that will keep on fueling the property prices. Then we have government policies. I mean, government has been very, very proactive. They have allowed foreign ownership. They have allowed golden visas and whatnot. 0% property tax. So government has been the biggest contributor when it comes to the way real estate growth. We have done amazing infrastructure and mega projects. Even that entire world knows about Palm Jumeirah and Burj Khalifa and all. And these are the places which have been responsible for attracting big money from all over the world to Dubai. I mentioned about supply and demand dynamics. There's a huge mismatch in the supply and demand even now, and that is going to remain for the next few years at least. Financing and mortgage. Dubai offers one of the lowest interest rates. Mortgage is available to non-residents also at 5.5%. So buying a property is fairly easy. We are a very, very stable country as far as politics, and we have very transparent regulations. Dubai is one of the biggest hubs for tourism. It has a big global appeal. Currency is very strong and very stable. It is pegged to US dollar. So, for example, people from Mauritius would have felt that pinch. In the last 5 years, the currency has devalued by roughly 20%, right? So every year, if you are investing in Mauritius, your property value compared to the dollar is going down by 4%. If you are investing in a property in Dubai, it is pegged to the dollar. It remains where it is. There is no devaluation when it comes to currency risk. Last, cultural and lifestyle appeal. Dubai is one of the most cosmopolitan cities in the world, offers world-class healthcare, schools. It has a tax-free status. That's why it is a magnet for some of the best brains across the world. And people from all over the world, including Europe, are now making Dubai their home. I spoke about the infrastructure developments which are being done in Dubai. I would like to mention about two very, very significant infrastructure projects that the government is coming up with. And these two will drive the real estate demand for Dubai to the next level. One is the Al Maktoum International Airport. This is a new airport that Dubai is building. It is going to be the biggest airport in the world. It is going to be the global logistic hub of tomorrow, spread over 70 square kilometers with 400 gates. 400 gates. 260 million passenger capacity. Most countries do not have that kind of population. It's a 128 billion dirhams project which will be fully operational by 2033. It will create more than 185,000 jobs, and more than 1 million people will be living in and around this airport. This any The real estate around this airport is going to appreciate like anything. One of the best places to invest in Dubai. The second is Expo City. All of us know that Dubai hosted Expo 2020 a few years back. It was the world's largest indoor events at that time. The infrastructure that the government created for Expo 2020, all the bridges, the metro lines that were made, the roads that were built, the buildings, all these, this is an actual photograph that you see. It still exists. The infrastructure is there, and government is slowly transforming all this infrastructure into residential and commercial buildings. And this is going to be the game changer in that location. It is already connected by metro line. It is going to have the world's biggest event center. 140,000 square meters of event space is going to be in Expo City. They are inviting big corporates to set up their headquarters in Expo City. Siemens, Nestle, DP World, they've already set up their headquarters. More than 35,000 people will be living there, and 40,000 people will be working in Expo City in the next couple of years or so. Again, fantastic location. Again, this is also located just next to the new upcoming Al Maktoum Airport. So these two projects combined will drive the growth in that location, and anybody who invests today in that location will make a killing in the next few years. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are just starting. Dubai's real estate has grown up in the last few years, but you have to understand that during COVID, the base had gone artificially down, and because of that, it feels as if the real estate market has gone up, but it has not. It is just corrected and grown slightly. We are just starting. The peak is still very, very far away. It is a perfectly good time to invest. No need to worry. The future is very, very bright. Just a few important points to note. The buying process extremely smooth in Dubai. You do not need to come to Dubai. In fact, physically, everything is done online. Even the government sends you your sale and purchase agreement, your registration is done online. Everything is online. Most developers will allow blocking a unit for you by accepting just 2 to 3%, and you pay directly to the developer. Up to 5 people can jointly buy a property. Mortgage is possible for non-residents also. Non-residents can get up to 60% mortgage. The rate for mortgage for non-residents is around 5.5%. Okay, so who are the top developers? I think this is one which everybody can guess. Emaar is the biggest developer. Emaar is the company. It's a government company which built Burj Khalifa and Dubai Mall, Dubai Marina, etc. They have developed some iconic communities across Dubai. Then Damac and Shobha, they are two largest private developers, and they have done a fantastic job in the last few years. Nakheel is again a government developer who was responsible for developing Palm Jumeirah. Then Miras and other smaller players are there in the market. But Emaar is by far the biggest player in Dubai market. All right, so which are the top areas to invest? This is a map of Dubai. The 3 circle areas which I have circled, the bottom circle that you see, let me see. You can see my mouse, right?
Yeah.
The bottom circle that you see, this is the new Al Maktoum Airport that is coming up. Somewhere here is the Expo City. This entire area is called Dubai South. This is the location to invest. The other 2 circles that you see, these are also a part of Dubai's 2040 master plan. these are areas which have been identified as economic hubs by the government, and government will be investing a lot of money to develop these areas. But we feel that the biggest capital appreciation is going to happen in the lowest circle, which is around Al Maktoum Airport. You can see that the new Palm Jebel Ali is also in close vicinity. So, which will again drive a lot of demand for high-end housing, and a lot of people will be living in this location. All right. So, within these areas, the next question is, which are the top projects for investment? Now, we have, based on our years of experience, we have identified a few parameters to look for when it comes to investing in a real estate property. And we feel that these are the 6 factors which are the most important: developer reputation, connectivity. Location is everything when it comes to investing in real estate. Future infra development, job potential. If you are investing in an area where a lot of jobs are being created, a lot of people would want to live in that location, and you will get a good rental income, and demand for housing will be more. What is the price at which a project is being launched, and what is the payment plan? Dubai offers a lot of fantastic payment plans, which we can discuss when we connect one-on-one. This is one project, Damac Riverside, which we feel is one of the best investments available in Dubai today. Like I told you that we work across more than 650 projects. So we have projects across multiple price points, multiple payment plans. We have apartments, we have villas, everything. But if a non-resident investor is looking to invest in Dubai real estate market for capital appreciation, this is one of the best projects. It is. We shared a deck, investment deck on Damac Riverside yesterday with all of you. If you have not gone through it, I would request all of you to go through it. It is a very informative deck about the project. It mentions about the location, the amenities, why it will grow, and so on. I would. These are a few other projects which we feel are equally good, and we have given a rating on all these factors for all these projects. So you can pick and choose which we can discuss one-on-one. If you are not, if Damac Riverside is something that doesn't excite you because of the configurations that are available, because of the price point, etc., probably you are looking for a villa. Damac Riverside does not have villas. So if you're looking for any specific, we can always connect one-on-one. But we have all the options that are available in this market. So I will share this presentation with all of you. We have given a short summary of all these projects also, which will help you get some idea about these projects. This is a project of villas by Shobha called Shobha Elwood, starting from around 8 million dirhams. So, guys, this is what we had to share. One project that I would like to mention, apart from Damac Riverside, is Shobha Senior Island. In fact, we can. Okay, Damac Riverside. We will share the link again with everybody. Shobha Senior Island is a waterfront community which is being developed by Shobha in an area which is called Ras Al Khaimah. Ras Al Khaimah is around 50 minutes drive from the center of Dubai. The world's largest casino called Wynn Casino is coming up in Ras Al Khaimah. This project is just 15 minutes away from Wynn Casino. All of us know that cities like Las Vegas, Macau, which are major centers for casinos, the real estate has appreciated hugely in the last few years since the time casinos started, and people in real estate have made a killing there. A similar story is going to play out in this location also. It is a natural island developed by Shobha. The day that casino opens, by the way, the casino is in a very advanced stage of construction. It is set to open by 1st January 2028. When the casino is open, more than 100 million visitors are expected to visit Ras Al Khaimah from 1st January 2028. The demand for housing in this location is going to go through the roof. Investors from all over the world are buying properties in this project like crazy because the prices are going up every month. This is again extremely good project to invest in. We will share the deck for this also. We have our very strong recommendation for both Shobha Senior Island and Demac Riverside for outstation investors who are looking to invest in Dubai. These are some of the actual photographs of the island right now. Damac is going to preserve all this flora and fauna on the island. So it will be a beautiful island with all amenities. There will be a golf course. All these water views will be there. It will have villas and apartments. It's a beautiful project. And starting at a very, very affordable price point of only 1.1 million dirhams, around $300,000. So, ladies and gentlemen, this was the presentation from my side. I'll be happy to take any questions if you have. Please feel free to ask, and I'll be happy to answer.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes. One thing is that I would like to know about the legal procedures, as if suppose we invest in a certain amount, and then if there is some problem, or we guarantee that we can get back our money or things like that.
So, sir, Dubai has a very strong regulator. It's called RERA, Real Estate Regulatory Authority. They are extremely, extremely strict. There are very stiff fines for developers if they do not hand over the project on time. Dubai, as I'm sure you're aware, people from all over the world invest in Dubai. And Dubai has made sure that nothing should tarnish the reputation of Dubai's real estate. So everything, even the rental agreement, the sale agreements are also decided by the government. No developer can make their own set of rules and regulations when it comes to sale and purchase agreement. Everything is checked by RERA whether this is a fair agreement or not. In case a developer does not hand over the project on time, he has, he cannot launch any other new project, and there are very, very stiff fines by the government. We can, and most developers will agree to refund your money if there is any problem going on at their end. If the delay is unnecessarily, there's an unnecessary delay from their end. Till a certain stage, they agree to refund the money, and then, but mostly it is from case to case basis.
Yes, I understand, but the only thing is, suppose there is a delay if we buy off plan, and there is a delay in handing over or things like that, which we understand. Many things can cause a delay.
I know.
But the only thing I would like to know is contractual. Will it be mentioned in the contract? Suppose if it is if the developer is at fault, and maybe you can get an adjustment or things like that. Is it contractual? Because I've not gone deep in that, but up to now I've not seen anything like that.
So there are two things to it. So you're right. Such situations can come up if you are, especially if things are not going well your way. So first thing is that you should invest only with reputed developers. Developers like Shobha, Damac, Emaar, they are known to deliver the projects before time. In fact, Shobha is especially known for handing over projects 6 months before schedule. Second, every agreement mentions from delay for both the parties. If the client is not able to pay, then there is a penalty on the client also. If the developer is not able to deliver on time, there is a penalty on the developer also. And most developers would they are so afraid of the fines which are being imposed by the government that they would happily sit with the client and try to make sure that the case is not escalated to the government.
Yes, this I understand.
Yeah.
There is a fine from the government, but on the client point of view, client security, I mean, is a client being is it adjusted or compensated in another way? Is it contractual?
Yeah, it is contractual. So you will see that it is mentioned in every sale and purchase agreement. What happens if the developer delays beyond a certain time? Then the client can take all. There is a proper the law. Dubai RERA has defined all such circumstances and what are the steps which a client has to take if the developer is not honoring its commitment to the customer.
Yeah. But suppose a project, the aim of the project sometimes might change maybe. If suppose it is residential or things like that, or you are allowed to rent at the first stage, at the beginning, and at the end of the development, they change, they change the regulations, and and this might affect the clients. Suppose we are allowed to rent at the beginning, and after completion, and we have already bought. Maybe if they change the regulation, they say that we can no longer rent because for such reasons. Maybe they have changed maybe into hotels or things like that. They tend to do hotels or.
Sir, every location, the usage of every land parcel in Dubai is already decided. So if somebody is launching a residential project today, it will be residential. Dubai's laws do not change like that. There are areas which are commercial, only commercial buildings can be built. Residential area, only residential buildings can be built, and so on. So I have not seen any case where the usage suddenly changed at the time of completion. The government gives you a permission to build only for a specific purpose, and government is quite strict and rigid on that.
Yes, the purpose I understand. The purpose might not change, but suppose at the beginning we are told that we will be allowed to rent the property because we are not there, and maybe at the end of the property, due to some reasons, they might say that we are not allowed to rent. Then we become
no. In Dubai, it doesn't happen like that. I mean, are you referring to some previous experience that you have had, or what?
Yeah, we have just heard it. My daughter is in
I don't
Dubai,
think there is no property in Dubai which is not allowed to be put on rent. See, all the properties are freehold, by the way. So you are the absolute owner of that property. And once you have got the handover of a property, you are the owner. It is up to you whether you want to put it on rent or you want to use it yourself or you want that property to be vacant. No one else can force you to not rent it or anything else when it comes to that property.
Yeah. But I don't know. I'm not going into all the details, but suppose we buy a hotel apartment or things like that, and are we compelled to go through the hotel for renting or things like that? Is it compulsory or we have other choice?
See, I would not advise you to go for a hotel apartment. I'll tell you why. Hotel apartments are categorized as commercial properties. A commercial property has an additional VAT implication of 5%. So if you're buying a residential property worth, let's say, $100, you have to pay only the registration cost of 4% on top of that 100. In case of commercial property, you have to pay 100 plus 4% registration cost plus 5% VAT also, VAT. The service charges of a commercial property are usually double than that of a normal residential property. So if you're looking for capital appreciation or rental ROI purposes, I think a normal residential apartment is much better than any hotel apartment. Hotels would try to make a package and sell it to you because that's, they want to sell the hotel unit to you, and then later on they will share the revenue. But I think it's a better idea to go for a normal residential unit.
Okay, thank you.
So, may I know your name, sir?
Subnath.
You're Mr. Somnath.
Ramprakash Subnath.
All right, okay. So, have you been to Dubai ever?
Yes, I've been for a short time. My daughter just went there. She's working there, and since my daughter is there, so we are thinking maybe we might go there also. We are retired now.
Okay. So your daughter stays in Dubai?
My daughter is still in Dubai. She's working there.
All right, okay. All right, sir. So you have yeah, please go on.
She also is just new there. She just she don't know deeply. But since she is busy, maybe we are looking into things along with her. Whether it's good for us to be there or to invest there. At the same time, we will be close to our daughter. It's like that.
See, Damac Riverside is a very limited window of opportunity. The launch of Damac Riverside is on 25th February.
Yeah.
The properties are one bedrooms are starting from roughly 900,000 dirhams.
Yeah.
The payment plan is fantastic.
Sorry, do you have studios also?
No, ma'am. In Damac Riverside, there are no studios. They have only 1 and 2 bedroom apartments. But we have other options for studios. May I let me connect with you separately, and I'll try to understand what's the budget you're looking at. I think it's
good. Yeah. Okay, that's better. I think. Yeah. Thank you.
So I have your number. I'll after once we finish this workshop, I'll give you a call and I'll try to understand your requirement.
Good. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
All right, sir. Thank you. Anyone else? Any other questions? All right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us today. Thank you.
Thank you also.
Thank you. Hello?
Hello. Yes, ma'am.
You will call separately or?
I'll call you now separately.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.